the resim for NBA 2K24. My name is Rich, and we're going to be going through NBA history. It's going to be pretty fun. We're going to do it live on Twitch, and hopefully I can, get these videos republished to the YouTube channel. You can find me on Twitch, twitch.com/richlatta, RICHLATTA. We're going to have a good time. We're going to go through the season. We are going to sim everything. We'll jump in where necessary. Maybe it'll be a little gameplay as well. Pick a game during the season. I see a roster I want to run with a little bit. Won't mess anything up really in the season, but we're going to let the computer pretty much handle this stuff and see where NBA history takes us. So we're in 1984. So we got the Magic versus Bird era. So this right here, the Heat, Magic, Hornets, and Timberwolves will join in the later seasons. So more physical play and hand checking is allowed. Vintage era presentation with simple overlays. We got the Clippers moving in 84. We got the Kansas City Kings rebranding to Sacramento in 85. New uniforms, 80s commentary, zone defense is banned. Several new floors. So let's get this thing going here. All right, I'm gonna load the draft class here. I'm gonna try to import as many real classes as I can. We are still building it up on the online community, so we'll see how good these rosters turn out to be. But we're gonna start with the 1984 draft. My man right here has got 4,030 of them. Easy money sniper. We need Charles Barkley definitely in this thing. I'll go with this guy's right here. All right, let's take a look at the prospects. All righty, so we got Michael Jordan, Akeem with the A, Charles Barkley. So this is the same Charles Barkley I ran an offline sim before, so I'm going to try a different draft class just to see what other options people have given us, because I kind of know how that guy's worked out, and it could be different, but Charles Barkley ended up doing nothing, so I need him to at least get good once. Let's go with Woodall Randy, 31s. Okay, I like how that young Charles looks. Of course, MJ got Barkley ranked number 1. So whatever team gets him, we'll see how it works here. But Michael K, Sam Perkins, Otis Thorpe, Kevin Willis, guys played a lot of years in the league. Some of these guys, there's a couple generics I see in here. So I think that'll be decent for 84 to start with. If we got some generics in there, let's take a look at these rosters we're going to be working with and everything like that. So we got our Philadelphia 76ers here. Moses Malone, Julius Erving, Maurice Cheeks, Bobby Jones, Mark Ivoroni, Clint Richardson. I don't know the rest of these guys, so they should be pretty formidable. The Bucks, so we got Sidney Moncrief, great defensive player, star for the Bucks for a lot of years. Marcus Johnson, Bob Lanier with the big feet, Junior Bridgman, Paul Pressey, tough team for his time. Alton Lister, older Tiny Archibald here, 35 years old, so we'll see how long Tiny sticks around. Switch this beat up a little bit. I got it on. So what we got here is the Washington Bullets. Jeff Ruland. Look at this guy's face. He's got the double chin. He's got the stash. 6'10", 87 overall, 24 years old. We'll see how it goes. I had an offline sim that I did to kind of just see how the whole mode works. Michael Jordan ended up getting drafted to the Bullets, so we'll see what happens in this universe. So we've got Reggie Theus. Bulls are pretty bad. They're going to be staring at Olajuwon likely, or Jordan. If they ended up with neither of those guys, it's going to be some sad times for Chicago. And I think the key with a lot of these drafts is you got to get in and be good before the 1988 draft comes, because there's like this talent gap essentially between the 89 draft, 90, 91, where there's just not those cornerstone franchise guys. It's only really David Robinson and Gary Payton in that time, and maybe Sean Kemp to an extent. Besides that, you're getting a lot of like role players. You're getting like Sean Elliott's or Glenn Rice's. Like, these are never people that were like, championship round guys, as stars. We got World B. Free. What a head on this gentleman. Look at this guy. Like, what's his deal? We got my man Cliff Robinson, Phil Hubbard, Jeff Huston, John Bagley. Boston Celtics, of course. They may make some noise, go to the finals, win a couple titles. You never know. Larry Bird's Raw, Parrish, McHale, Johnson, Gerald Henderson, Cedric Maxwell. So these guys are pretty deep. Quinn Buckner. This is before they were overrun with all the white guys. They did have Bird, McHale, and Ainge here, but Noah Walton on this team. ML Carr, he would actually coach the Celtics in the 90s. They do have Greg Kite. Yeah, I've seen him before. So let's see. Norm Nixon. If you guys watch the Los Angeles Lakers Showtime series, Norm Nixon is quite a character. I'm rereading the book right now. I do not like how they took that off air. I am a Laker fan, so we'll see how good the Lakers do in this thing. So he's got rookie Terry Cummings, Bill Walton. So, I don't know. Maybe virtual Donald Sterling isn't as bad and as racist as regular Donald Sterling. These guys can actually do decent. They have an all-right team. Ricky Pierce is a young guy. He turns to a pretty good player. Norm Nixon, they got kind of a little squad, even though the overalls don't say it. Craig Hodges, he turns into a pretty good three-pointer. So, let's see how early he can start hitting some shots here. Atlanta Hawks, so 23-year-old Dominique Wilkins. We get the whole 1980s with this guy. This is going to be pretty fun. Tree Rollins, of course, he fought Danny Ainge before. Johnny Davis, Doc Rivers, Mike Glenn, George Johnson, and Wes Matthews Sr. So we'll see how it goes. Adrian Dantley of the Utah Jazz, Ricky Green, Daryl Griffith. So these guys make some noise. These aren't the deepest teams back in this time, especially in the Western Conference. So you just got to get in there and try to beat the Lakers. Got the Kansas City Kings, Ernie Johnson, Larry Drew Sr., Mike Woodson, future coach of the Knicks, LaSalle Thompson, Billy Knight, Don Buse. They're going to be pretty bad. Of course, my Los Angeles Lakers with Magic Johnson, one of the best sim players possible in this thing. So, that other universe I had, this man was God Almighty. And I'm not going to, talk about too much how, he dominated, but just know it was domination. Got 36-year-old Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. We'll see how long he sticks around. Hopefully, we can get him until 1988, 89, something like that. But, they make guys retire and stuff. Silk Wilkes, Big Game James is maybe a rookie, I believe, on this one. Let's see. Oh, nope. He played. This is his second year, so he's got one NBA service year under his belt. Got Michael Cooper here, Bob McAdoo, Byron Scott, Mike McGee, Swen Nader, Kurt Rambis with the shades on, and I think we're getting into generic zone. Oh, nope. Mitch Kupchak. And these guys apparently were real, so Kupchak, Clay Johnson is definitely not real. Bo Valentine is definitely not real. So maybe there are 4 generics there, but future GM of the Lakers, Tar Heel also, Mitch Kupchak. So we've got Mark Aguirre here. This guy's a great scorer, 23 years old in Dallas. This team has a chance to do pretty well. We got Rolando Blackman. Offensively, they're going to be pretty tough. Brad Davis, Jay Vincent, and kind of falls off from there. We got Dale Ellis and Harper. When these guys develop, they're going to give these guys some help right here. So look out for the Mavs. Got the New Jersey Nets, Otis Birdsong, Buck Williams, Daryl Dawkins, Albert King, Darwin Cook, and Michael Ray Richardson. Man, this must be after the cocaine. So I think Michael Ray Richardson is kind of a shadow of the guy that he was for the Knicks. So he's bouncing around the league a little bit. Let's see how long he can hold on in this sim. The Denver Nuggets here. Alex English, they're going to score a bunch of points. Kiki Vandeweghe got an A+ three-pointer right there. Would love to see them take advantage of it. Dan Issel, T.R. Dunn, Dolph Shays, Dan Robish or Dave Robish, Kenny Denard. I think we're getting into generic zone there. Clark Kellogg, Herb Williams, Jerry Sichting, George Johnson, Steve Stepanovich. Yeah, these guys are tough. As in, like, this is a bad roster. Sidney Lowe, Butch Carter. A lot of coaches right here. Ron Roberts. At the Detroit Pistons, Isaiah Thomas as a youngster, 22 years old. Very eager to see how his career goes. You know, he only played until he was about 32 in real life. So he had about a 11 season career or something like that. We're going to get the whole thing with Isaiah here. No Joe Dumars, though. He's going to have to go without him, without Rodman, unless, somehow they get drafted. But he does have the dirtiest man of them all, Bill Laimbeer. Kelly Tripucka can really shoot that thing. You see that A right there by him. John Long, Vinnie Johnson, probably be playing some starters minutes if it was up to me, but it's not. So Cliff Livingston, Ken Benson, Earl Cureton, and they're going to have to build this team up for it to turn into the powerhouse that it ended up being, and draft pretty well. If they can get in position in 85 and 86, they already got a superstar in Isaiah. Laimbeer is a pretty good player. Tripucka's still young too, so maybe there's not the sense of urgency to change things up. Houston Rockets. We've got Ralph Sampson here. And that's it. The rest of this is like, Caldwell Jones past his prime. Rodney McRae, not, so young player. Robert Reed. Look at these hairstyles, man. Elvin Hayes is on his last legs, 37 years old. NBA legend right there. Let's take a look at this guy. Lots of points scored for a long time for Houston and Washington, various teams, and he's back to Houston to end his career. So, wish we could see more Elvin Hayes. We've got George Gervin here. Artis Gilmore. Spurs might be decent just off the back of those two in this league to begin with. So, let me share my stream just to get some more people joining this thing. Alrighty, so actually let's go back to our roster page here. Where were we at? We were at the Spurs. Okay, George Gervin and Artis Gilmore should do pretty well. Suns, they got Walter Davis, Maurice Lucas, Larry Nance can really dunk the ball, James Edwards, Alvin Adams, Paul Westphal. It might be pretty good. They got 5 players in the 80s, so that's, talent is at a premium. So hopefully they can figure something out. Suns are cursed in real life, so we'll see how that translates. We've got the Seattle Supersonics. Bring NBA basketball back to Seattle. So with them, we got Jack Sigma, Gus Williams, David Thompson, a little bit older, young Tom Chambers, love the hair, Fred Brown, John Sunvold, Steve Hawes, Steve Hayes, Scooter McCrae. Listen to these names. So be interested to see what the Sonics can pull off here. Portland Trailblazers. They've got Jim Paxson, Calvin Nat, Kenny Carr, Michael Thompson. Clyde Drexler has not played an NBA game yet. He is a rookie this season, 80 overall. We'll see how he does. Maybe he'll get that Rookie of the Year. Maybe he will lead his team to be able to draft, somebody good. Golden State Warriors, we got Joe Barry Carroll, Purvis Short, Sleepy Floyd, Lester Connor. These guys are in pretty bad shape because Joe Barry Carroll was not good. I know what his stats say. I believe the man's nickname was Joe Barely Cares. So as far as the best players in the league, we got Larry Bird, Moses Malone, Magic Johnson. I believe Magic Johnson will probably have something to say about that. Of course, 2 Laker players right here. Number 3 and 4 best players in the league. They're on one team, so they may be set to dominate. So it's, let's take a look at our opening day of games. I think it is going to be October 28th. So let's take a look. We got the Pacers, Bucks, Bullets, Sixers, Knicks, Cavs, Hawks, Nets, Celtics, Pistons, Jazz, Nuggets, Warriors, Supersonics, Clippers, Trailblazers, and Lakers, Kings. The Kings are not very good, so let's take a look at this. Let's jump in on Celtics, Pistons. We'll do this here. We're gonna have computer adjusted rotation, of course. We'll do the Simcast. You can see the Pistons are going up right here. Close game. All right, we're gonna continue simming. All righty, let's jump into our first game here. We got about 5 minutes left. Maybe we can simulate a little more. That works for me. 5-point game. We'll jump right in, see what we get. So we got our old screen. I love it. So, that's just how it is. Like I said, I am only an observer. Let's see what we got here. And my face is in front of the scoreboard. So let's move that. We got Tripucka here, kicking it around to Thomas. Livingston, guarded by Bird. Lambeer setting screens. Tripucka for 2, misses. Livingston puts it in. Cuts the lead to 3 for Detroit. Or for Boston, excuse me. Boston calls a timeout. So I know they like to call these timeouts as like a pseudo loading screen. And we can see right here. This bench, this is a really cool shot right here. Oop. We got Carr set the inbound. And Bird. Vinny, the microwave. Big shot off the glass right there. We got Johnson here to Bird. See if he starts putting that to work. Bird off the glass, misses. Detroit has a chance. They're not out of it yet. Thomas here coming off the screen. Staring him down, back to Johnson, blows it, somehow gets his own board, blows it again, and Johnson with the rebound. Dennis Johnson kicks it to Bird. Bird, tough shot in the lane. Talking a little crap. Probably told him exactly what he was going to do. And Kelly Tripucka's out there, answers Bird. Bird's got to be upset that Kelly Tripucka is the one guarding him. He did not like to be guarded by white guys. Johnson with the floater. Elite level scoring right here by Boston as they look to try to steal the opener from Isaiah Thomas and the Pistons. Tripucka comes off the screen to Livingston. Back to Isaiah. I think they got to get this thing to Isaiah, man. Left shooting an off-balance three. Isaiah cans it. And Bird with the big defensive stop right there. Big block. Throws Livingston. Shit. Look at the replay. Get that out of here. Five-point lead here. Celtics are double teaming Henderson, and they're going to foul. And they're sending Henderson to the line here. I think we may be able to wrap this one up in a second here. Booyah. Boom. And they're out of here. I think we're good here. They ended at 3 right there. Celtics get the opening win. I'll take the 54 VC. So let's simulate a month, and we'll see how far we're going here. CPU adjust a rotation. CPU adjust a rotation. Yeah, I'm going to have to mess with the settings because I'm getting way too many notifications here. All right, let's go back. And I should probably turn injuries off as well. Broken right wrist, Jesus Christ. Yep, we got to adjust a few things in the settings here. One, we're turning injuries off because why have injuries ruin our lives here? So we are going to make some modifications. This is hidden. Draft, no. Injuries are off. And let's see what else we got. Team. Let them do their trades automatically. Signings, call-ups, hardships. Let these guys draft. I'm not doing none of this stuff, so. Alrighty, so that should give us a little bit more relief as far as everything going on. So let's get it to the All-Star break. I'd like to see what we got. Do we have a rookie game? We do. We got the dunk contest. Let's get to right here. And we'll take a look at the standings. Alrighty, so let's take a look at the standings here. Move my face again. So here's the Eastern Conference. Celtics 35-8, whooping all kinds of booty right now. Larry Bird 98 overall. He's gone up during the season. 29-9-7. He's probably gonna win the MVP. See how the Lakers are doing. Lakers 36-6, so they're right there. Detroit number 2. Philadelphia number 3. Bucks. This is not. The Bulls are a little too good. So the Bullets are pretty bad. They're going to be trying to get MJ, as are the Warriors. So this is a fight for Jordan and Olajuwon down here. So the first year, it is a coin flip between the two worst teams. So, you know, we are in the era of tanking. And the Bullets, look at these guys. They need help. I would hate it if Jordan got drafted to this team. Give that to Olajuwon. Send Jordan to the Warriors. It might be interesting putting him in the Western Conference. Give the Lakers a little competition there. Sonics aren't pretty good, so let's take a look at the West. Lakers on top. Nuggets scoring all those points as I mentioned. Got George Gervin, Artis Gilmore leading them to third. To end it today, we're looking at Jazz Lakers round 1. This is pre Stockton and Malone days. This is a pretty good team right here. That's not an easy matchup for the Lakers, even though the Lakers are Lakers here. So I get a choice. They got McAdoo. They're going pretty deep, but anybody can be beat. So let's take a look at the All-Star game. I'm gonna do a little simming here. We'll jump in. Why not? Let's see where we're at. The free throw line. Isaiah Thomas. West is up 90-75. Cashes it. And here comes a couple more players at the East. We got Dominique, I see. So before we do that, let's take a look. We got Mark Aguirre, Alex English, Gervin, Sigma, Walter Davis, Kareem, Ralph Sampson, Van de Wey, Gus Williams, Adrian Dantley, Magic Johnson, of course, Purvis Short. And on the East, Ruland, Robert Parrish, Moses Malone, Isaiah Bird, Dr. J, World Be Free, Otis Birdsong, Bernard King, Maurice Cheeks, Dominique Wilkins, Sidney Moncrief. I don't know what team I like better. So here goes English, bringing in Dantley. He catches the foul here. Oh, yeah. That teamwork right there. It's the West doing their thing. Actually, I think these jerseys are backwards. Isaiah kicks it in, gives it to World Be Free. That's the Eastern Conference. And But when he score, it looked like he registered for the West. And he violates. 3 in the key for Neek. Well, here we are in 1984. Talking about a young guy named Michael Jordan coming in from the University of North Carolina. Hakeem Olajuwon from Houston. Where will these gentlemen end up? Vandaway. Oh, okay. It's correct. I'm tripping. World Be Free gets it up. Free sizes them up. Boom. Big shot from World B as we end off. 5 seconds left here in the third quarter. And he's forced into a 3. Jacks it up. And we see the post work. And we got Kareem in with Alex English. Got Gervin. English. We'll click off of this one after the next made basket. Simulate. It's not particularly a close game, but just wanted to show you guys what the All-Star looks like. We'll jump in on the All-Star game every stream just to kind of keep track of changing faces in the league on the high stage of the All-Star game. And that's a violation. No one wants to score this next bucket. And here comes Bernard King of New York Knicks. And George Gervin squaring him up, and another violation. Abdul-Jabbar pissed at the referee. Well, it's an all-star game. What are you doing, man? Magic kicks it into Otis Birdsong. Oh, no, that was King. So World Be Free. Free with the size up. The handles. The fakes that go nowhere. The Birdsong. And he can't finish. And these guys are struggling, and there goes Moses. All right, we're going to simulate. See if this thing gets a little closer. It does not. And that's going to wrap up the 84 All-Star game. Western Conference getting the victory. I'll take my 69 VC. All right, let's see. I want to see how the Lakers are doing here. Let's take a look at what they've got. They got the Celtics. They do have the Boston Celtics coming up. Lakers at Celtics. We are going to jump into this game for sure. These are the two best teams in the league. Lakers run off their early lead here. Close game. So we're going to get some action here. Slow it down. All right, 5-point game on the Celtics home court. So a little bit of disadvantage for the Lakers. Let's see what we got. And here we are in Boston. McHale to inbound. 3 minutes left. Bird taking them in. No. McAdoo all the way to the rim. Can't come up with it. I got a feeling I might be able to get some good screenshots in this game, so we might have to pause and do it for the cause. Throwing a slop at the rim. Abdul-Jabbar catches it. No. To McAdoo. Hates the Celtics. Parrish with the hard fought rebound there. Johnson kicking it up to Wedman. Man, that looks like he would not be seeing the floor in normal circumstances. We've got Bird versus Magic. What we came to see. Bird over Magic in his face. Tells him to take it that way. Big Larry Bird here. Let's see these photo moments. Let's see if we got anything good here. I like that. We are definitely going to take that as a screenshot right there. Lakers down 7 with 2:28 left. See what these guys can do. Get back into this thing. Johnson approaching. Kareem blows it at the rim. We got Bird kicking it to Dennis Johnson. Bird with Michael Cooper on him. Kicks it to Henderson. Back to Bird. Talking a little noise to him. You can see Big Larry cooking. Kicks it off to Johnson. Kind of sets him up to fail right there. Lakers have to score on this possession. And they do. I believe that is Silk Wilkes on the other side. Down 5. Boston. Can they close it out? Or will they choke in this possible NBA Finals preview? Cedric Maxwell blows it at the rim, does Robert Parrish. Michael Cooper with the spin moves. Gotta wonder where he's going there. Back to Wilkes. Magic, you gotta think they're looking for the skyhook here. And you can see it. Strong move by Kareem, but just blows it. The ghost of the Celtics. And the Celtics hard off the glass with Dennis Johnson there. And Magic Johnson. Let's see what Magic does. Brings them in. Magic all day. I think they should go to Magic from now on. Worthy, 16 points to Cedric Maxwell's 15. We got Bird here trying to get in position, come off this screen, and they're fouled. They're going to have to start playing that foul game if they hope to survive. That does not look like Michael Cooper. We got Bird. Throws it up. Misses, though. Lakers still have a chance here. Wilkes. And 1. No. He's going to the line for 2. Johnson in disbelief that they called that in the Garden. What a form for Jamal Wilkes. No wonder he missed. There it is. Lead cut to 4 in this regular season matchup. Big foul there. Knocks him out of bounds. Cooper. Johnson steps to the line like water. Johnson 2 for 2 at the line right there. And the Lakers call time to regroup. These are the matchups that you want to send a message during. Never know who you're going to see later on in the season. And yeah, definitely want to win these matches. To Magic Johnson here. Johnson dribbles in and he makes it. He's 2 for 2 down the stretch here. As I mentioned, go to Magic. He will lead you to the promised land. Lakers are going full court now, just a foul and send them to the line. So we are playing the free throw game, ladies and gentlemen. Another timeout here for the Lakers. Make sure you guys are following all the channels, liking the video on Twitch if you're joining us live. Jump in the comment section from the YouTube channel. Bird ready to wrap this thing up. Magic right here. 21 seconds left. He's got to make moves quick. He misses here. It's game over. And he's holding on to the ball. He's tragic magicking. Magic for 3 off balance, and that is going to be it. We're going to wrap this up. The Celtics will whoop that ass. Unfortunately. See where we're at. Celtics take that win. Maybe that'll be key in a tiebreaker for home court. If they can somehow make up 2 games in the loss column. Kansas City Kings. We want to see what any of these teams look like. Maybe the Denver Nuggets. Got English, Vandeweghe, and Issel. Pistons. I don't think they're really worthy yet. Dr. J, Moses Malone. Let's see what these guys got going on. Moses Malone plays against a former team, the Rockets. That could be interesting. Got the Celtics and Sixers. Oh, these guys hate each other. I'm not going back to Boston Garden, though. Let's go Sixers Mavs. I think that might be... Knicks are pretty bad. Lakers at Sixers. Yeah, let's go Dallas. This should be a pretty good game right here. Can we get some action? They don't want me to jump in. All right, wasn't close enough. 76ers at the Suns. I don't want to see the Sixers in action. Jazz is kind of a weird team, but we'll take a look at it. 36-18, pretty respectable record right here. There's a whooping right here. This is a real whooping. No need to jump in. 76ers at Lakers. 76ers at Supersonics. Kind of want to see how that court looks. Looks like we're in Philly, though. This is a really bad team. Welcome you if you are joining. We are doing our first season here. We're going to be going through the whole league. We're in the middle of the first season. This is an ass whooping right here, but I kind of want to see the stadium. So they're up 30. We're going to jump in. Sunvold. hits the first free throw. Cuts the lead to 30. The Chris Paul meme coming to life. And this Philadelphia expression looks pretty nice as they get it up to Harper. Not sure his first name. Yeah, we got all scrubs. Yeah, all scrubs are in right now, so we will go until the next basket. Oh, and there it is. What a whooping. Alrighty, we are in March. What other good teams are there out there? We saw what the Hawks, what the Celtics are doing. Maybe Celtics and Bucks. Celtics at our Suns at Celtics. Washington Bullets are pretty bad. Celtics at Hawks. Catch a young Dominique. Celtics at Knicks. See what they can do in Madison Square Garden. As the season rolls on. Give me a close game. Ten-point game here. Oh, let's jump in. We got 2 minutes. See who scores first. This is how Madison Square Garden looked in the 80s. Way different. Boston and New York here. Got Quinn Buckner sizing up. Gentlemen, I can't tell who that is. To Wedman. Bird coming off the screens, and there he is. King recovers, but he can't touch Bird with a 10-foot pole. Larry Bird, proven to be unstoppable during this season. Incredible averages. Bernard King comes up short to Cartwright. And Boston looks like it's going to hold on for a win here. Kind of want to see what it looks like. Can Larry get busy? Kicks it to Parrish, who has a mismatch. Parrish blows cash to Tucker. I think that's Trent Tucker. Kicks it up to Bernard King. Sweeping layup there. As they are putting the press defense on in a last gasp to try to close this thing, close this gap. Bird off the screen, wide open there. Takes it, misses. To Parrish, who puts it back up with the contact, and it goes. Bernard King, big spin move to Larry. Somehow that wasn't a foul. Quinn Buckner brings it up. We see Wedman doing his thing. Somehow he's getting offense. Parrish, that is a rock fight down there. Cartwright and Parrish. Bernard King throws it up. Can't come through. And here comes Bird. Kicking it to Buckner. Good pass. Blows it. Can King figure it out? We got a lead that cut to 7 now. And they're going to probably start trying to foul. Oh, they're not. I think we're good here. We are almost to the playoffs. It's our first episode. Having a good time with this here. And let's see. World be free. I feel like I need to see the Lakers again. Give them a chance to do something else. Lakers. Clippers. Lakers at Jazz. Trailblazers at Lakers. Lakers at Warriors. Man, what does that court look like at this time? Lakers are 67-11. So let's see if they struggle at all with the Warriors here, and is not looking like a difficult task whatsoever. So we're not going to worry about that. Mavericks at Lakers. Lakers jump off an early lead. The gap is closed, so kind of got a little game here. All right, let's jump in. 3 minutes left, 5-point Laker lead. Dallas isn't a team I think the Lakers have to worry about this year, but in a few years, yeah, they'll be there. Byron Scott. They run these pin down screens, and Wilkes off the glass showing the fundamentals, basically saying, let's wrap this up. Aguirre pump fakes Worthy out of his shoes before shooting it directly in his face. Don't sleep on Mark Aguirre in the sim. Lakers calling timeout here. We're going to skip forward on that just to pass that up. Let's jump back in. 7-point lead for LA here. Can they wrap this up? They score again. I'm calling it. Magic. And Coop. Wild shot by Wilkes. Blows it up, and there's Kareem. This thing's a wrap. What do you say, guys? Let's get to the playoffs. Playoffs? Alrighty, our first MVP is Magic Johnson. Let the domination commence. Let's see what other players are worthy. We got 19, 8, 13.3, and we saw the Lakers record. So it's going to be kind of hard to take it away from them. We got Moses Malone. 29-16. Those are some stats. I don't know what their record is, though. That's the only thing. Jeff Ruland, third in MVP voting. Unreal. Jeff Ruland going off. Simple 19 and 13. Mark Aguirre, Bird. Bird's stats are incredible. I don't feel like there's any reason to really take it from Magic here. Ralph Sampson, Rookie of the Year, 21 and 11. No injuries, so Ralph Sampson will get a career. Kevin McHale, 6th Man of the Year, 16-9. Got Tree Rollins, Defensive Player of the Year, 2.6 blocks a game, 9 boards. Sal Thompson, Most Improved, 8 points, 10 boards. Can he get that scoring up a little? He might look at an All-Star appearance. The Lakers go 71 and 11. Unbelievable. Dominating the league. 65 and 17. You're not the number 1 seed for the Nuggets. Poor guys. And here we are with our All-NBA first team. We got Magic Johnson, Isaiah Thomas, Larry Bird, Mark Aguirre, and Moses Malone. Can't really argue with any of those. You got Bernard King there. He dropped 26. Yeah, sorry, Bernard. Damn, y'all couldn't put Bernard on the third team? Cliff Robinson? Nah, man, we gotta put Bernard on that. That's crazy. We not doing that to Bernard King, averaging 28 points a game. He can get a third team All NBA. God damn it. Alex English, Ricky Green. Look at that. All defensive first team. Moncrief, Magic Johnson, first team all defense. I know this is fake. Bird, all defense first team. Buck Williams and Tree Rollins. Paul Pressey, Michael Ray Richardson, Larry Nance, Alton Lister, Moses Malone, rookie all first team. Ralph Sampson, Ennis Watley, Darrell Walker, Dale Ellis, and Ernest Gibson. Looks like a generic. Rodney McRae. Drexler, second team. 13 points in his rookie season here. See if he turns into a star. Thurl Bailey. And good old Doc Rivers. All right. Those are our awards. And here we are. That Boston-New York match was a 1 versus 8 preview. We got Milwaukee and the Nets. We got Philadelphia, Cavs, Detroit, Atlanta. Detroit and Atlanta will probably be pretty fun because these teams are both kind of underdeveloped at this point, with the Pistons being a little bit ahead. Lakers and Dallas also turned out to be a 1-8 preview. Dallas, puncher's chance if Aguirre can get hot, but I doubt it. We got the Suns here and the Blazers, second round match right there. So let's take a look at the bottom two teams that will be in the draft. So our bottom two teams are Seattle and Washington. And they are going to have a coin flip. So we will see who ends up where. And the Bulls miss out. Man, their entire destiny is changing here. All right, so I think the first game is this one. Yep. Not really worried about the first round. Cavs out, Spurs out, Hawks out, Dominique. Kings, Mavs out, Bucks gone, Knicks gone, Suns. So we're looking at 1-5. That is against Fat Lever, Jim Paxson. This should be a Laker W all day. In Denver with their 290s, English and Vandeweghe. So that might be an exciting Western Conference final, possibly. We got the Nets and Celtics here. I think I kind of want to take a peep in at this series. April 28th, 1984 here. And we will be going through the draft tonight. So that's how we'll always end the episode, with the draft. And this is a whooping right here. It looks like the Nets getting busy a little bit. And here we are. All right, let's jump in. 1 minute, 60 seconds. So, 2 minutes left. Down 4 for the Celtics in game 2. Who knew we would get a little action here? Playoff action here between New Jersey and Boston. Boston cuts the lead. Birdsong with the pull-up. Cash money. Albert King and Bird with the comparisons. Bird gets his dribble picked up there. They've got to find a way to get Bird touching the ball every time. It's unbelievable. Jerry Sichting, I believe, made that. Oh, nope. Different guy. Chris Wedman. As the Nets want to talk it over here. We got King bodying up Bird. Bird with the foul here. He's going to have to watch these free throws. King cashes out that first one. They're trying to get this split here. Wouldn't that be a shock if the Nets could get rid of Boston? Strong cut into the lane. Fouled here. Johnson will go to the line for two. And there it is. Down 3. Can the Celtics get a stop? Albert King sizing up Larry Bird. Talking noise. Kicks it to Dawkins. Dawkins, tough one. Buck Williams fights in the middle for it, but Parrish comes away with it. And here comes Henderson into Cedric Maxwell. Fumbles it around a little bit. Able to get it up, get his own board, Moses Malone style, but there's a violation. Not sure what happened, but he did get the basket there. Down 1. So we got a close game here. This is playoff basketball, baby. Dawkins puts it in. And the Celtics. Am I sensing the lemon booty? Bird with the step back. One-hander. Maxwell with the follow. This has turned into a game, ladies and gentlemen. And they foul. Cook to the line. Cashes the first one. Cashes the second one as well. New Jersey just looking like they're destined to steal this one away from the Celtics. And they get it into Henderson. They're running Bird off some action on the side here, but ball ends up in Johnson's hands. Maybe Larry shoots a 3 here. Larry dribbling around until he's off balance here. Will he throw up a prayer? Johnson throws up trash from the three-point line. And the New Jersey Nets shock the Celtics here in Game 2 to take it to a 1-1 tie as they go back to New Jersey with the home court advantage. We might have to keep an eye on this one. I don't know what the play call was for the Celtics there. The rest of these series kind of look like foregone conclusions, so I think I'm pretty interested in this one. And it looks like the Celtics are trying to take care of business a little bit here. They are. Almost a 10-point win there. Yep. Nothing. Blazers are gone. Nuggets, Jazz. Jazz are gone. And we're locked in 2-2 in the East. These teams are having a scrap. Oh my. The Nets look like they're going to steal game 5. As they have a 9-point lead and they're winning games in Boston. This doesn't make sense. Birdsong, I think that's it, man. 10 points. You're not coming back. That's it. The Boston Celtics better not get eliminated on this stream in the second round of 1984. I promise they better not do it. I got to put myself on the screen for this one. Alrighty, let's see what we got. Pistons are gone. And here we are. Celtics fighting back. They better not lose. And they get it. And they're going 7 games with the Nets. Who knew? The Nets jumping out to the early lead. I don't know what's going on. Is Larry Bird choking? Larry Bird has choked. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. The Boston Celtics have been eliminated. Sent home in the second round. Frauds, I tell you. Absolute frauds. The Boston Celtics. Unreal. Won all those games during the regular season. We've got Sixers, Nets. Something told me to watch this series close. The Nets knock off the Bucks in the first round with that lineup that they had with Moncrief and Marcus Johnson and Lanier. New Jersey, just a tough group of guys, all in the 80s overall. Best players at 87 is Otis Birdsong, but the Celtics, they got to be disappointed here. They got Larry Bird, 98, 91, 90 off the bench. Changes might have to be made in Boston. This is unbelievable. Let's see what the Nuggets and Lakers got going on here. Let's take a look. And I think the Lakers are set to take care of business pretty handily here. 15-point win. We'll go to Simcast here. The Nets, can they shock the world and get to the finals? Unbelievable. This is so close. We're going to jump in. 3-point game. Conference finals. Philly has the ball. All they got to do is hold on here. And they turn it over. Oh, nope. They catch the recovery, and Ivoroni scores it. So this is the 1984 season. The Boston Celtics are eliminated, so we will not be getting the Celtics-Lakers match of that year congruent to real life. And it looks like the Sixers are going to hold on here. They can put one of these in. I'm comfortable calling it. Alrighty, let's get them. assimilate the round here. The Nets' dream run ends in a sweep, and we've got Lakers 76ers. Here's game one. Lakers jumping out to the lead. We've got a nice tight game here down the stretch. We're going to go 2 minutes and 55 seconds into the action in game one of the 1984 NBA Finals. Philadelphia 76ers, LA Lakers. Got Cheeks into Moses, known to give hell to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem forced him into a bad shot. Wilkes races up the court, blows it, but Cooper is there to catch it. The Lakers take a 5-point lead. As I mentioned, Moses Malone 36-17 right now to Jabbar's 33-5. Is LA going to be able to pull out game one of the NBA Finals here? We got Maurice Cheeks kicking it up to Malone. Back to Cheeks. Richardson to the doctor. Moses Malone bodies up Kareem. I want some. Give me this. I want it. No. Usually Moses will throw it up 3 or 4 times and inflate those rebound numbers a little bit. But he has gone cold now on a biorhythm. If you're LA, don't you want to get a sky hook here to put this thing out of reach? Some reason Michael Cooper is isolating. Terrible shot. Malone makes him pay. Getting another board. He's probably going to be close to 20 rebounds by the time this thing is said and done. Kicks it to bodies Magic Johnson, but Magic somehow comes up with a stop. .115 left. 5-point lead for the Lakers as they are going Johnson to Abdul-Jabbar. Fade away for Kareem for some reason rather than the sky hook. As Cheeks races up the floor. Cheeks for 2. Cuts the lead to 3. Magic with 13-13. Throws the oop to the captain. As those guys are sure to hit the Forum Club after this game. 5-point lead here. Can Philadelphia answer? They throw it away. Lakers score here. It's a wrap. Game time. I feel comfortable calling it. We need a photo moment. Oh, yeah. This is pretty cool. That Cooper putback is great. Lots of great shots from this thing. like that. And that's going to wrap it up for game 1. We see the Lakers racing off. They get the first 2 games. 2 games away from the title. This game's a little closer right here. Let's jump in. 84-80. Under 2 minutes left. We got Moses down low, giving it to Kareem. Kareem somehow stops him. And here comes Magic, looking to put it away. Kareem blows it. Moses with the board. Up to Irving. Trying to sauce him a little bit, but rejected. And here comes Mike McGee. Back to Magic here. 1984 NBA Finals here. And Magic with the spin and the sauce right there. Puts him. We got to take a look at this replay. This was disgusting right here. So Magic staring down Maurice Cheeks. And here's Maurice Cheeks on an island trying to stay in front of Magic Johnson. Magic with the spin move. Doesn't know what he's seeing. Man this big. This adept with the ball right here. Thought it was going to be there. Kareem clears out. Magic takes the opportunity to spin. He doesn't even see this man's hand. His hand's not even in the line of vision there. Swishes it. Cheeks in trouble. What's he expected to do with Magic Johnson? Pray. Into Moses. Throws it up. Can't do anything. Abdul-Jabbar locking him up defensively. And here goes Magic again. What will he do to Maurice Cheeks this time? Throws a dime to Abdul-Jabbar, who has the mismatch. And the Lakers go up by 8 with 42 seconds remaining. Oop, possibility thrown out, and it's showtime, baby. To the rim, they blow it. Here comes Bobby Jones. Running into a brick wall there. Moses. And unbelievably, Magic Johnson swats Maurice Cheeks shot out the air. Totally dominating this man, this end stretch. McGee should probably give that up to Johnson. But the Lakers win. Rejected there. And the Lakers take a commanding lead here. I believe it is 3-0 now, as they look to go for the NBA championship in relatively easy fashion. 4-0, 4-0, 4-1, and another sweep possibly on deck. So let's see what we got here. Do the Sixers have any sense of pride? They do not. I take that back. Here we go. We are jumping in. Game 4, the NBA Finals. Can the Lakers win? Here we go. And James Worthy at the free throw line. 21 points. Likely having a good series. And it's all money right there. Up by 1 now. Very excited to see this NBA final matchup right here. Thought we were going to be looking at Lakers Celtics. Unfortunately, the Celtics, victims of an upset by the New Jersey Nets. I never saw that coming. I just had an inkling to pay attention to it. I didn't expect the Nets to actually win. So, just in NBA history already. And here come the Sixers trying to save their season. The people of Philadelphia will not be happy with another loss to the Lakers. As they call a timeout, they don't like what they see. $115, $114 here. Interested to see the play call and how they attack this Laker defense. We've seen Kareem locking up the paint pretty good. You got to think they try to get it to Irving. Cheeks, I would stay away from him. Magic's all in his head. Malone with the fake. Great offense by the Sixers. And the Spectrum is going crazy. .35 seconds left to go. Kicks it in. Magic Johnson calls time. We're just burning timeouts here. Hate this. See, they got to patch this. I'm going to turn timeouts off or something. just calling timeouts just to call them. And Johnson sizing him up to McAdoo. Why is Bob McAdoo getting a shot there? Got to question that play call by the Lakers. What was that? Why was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar not in the game? Cheeks puts one in. McAdoo still there. Worthy in another timeout for the Lakers. That is their last. So 20 seconds left in regulation. Down to Philadelphia trying to stave off elimination. Los Angeles trying to get the first NBA championship of this resim. And for some reason, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is no longer in the game. He must have fouled out. Magic Johnson, it is up to you. Like you did once before in Philadelphia. As he's dribbling and dribbling. As they're trying to tragic magic this man. Byron Scott misses the three that would have won them the championship. I would have lost my mind had he made that. But the game goes on for the Philadelphia 76ers. As they fight off elimination. And we are back in LA for Game 5. As they look like they're going to win this thing in a laydown here. And we're going to jump in and see the championship celebration for the Los Angeles Lakers, 1984 NBA champions. Malone and Magic caught up here, tangled. Magic won the jump ball, kind of rubbing it in here. Knows that there's nothing really left here. This is a human victory cigar right here. I don't even expect the Lakers to shoot on this possession, as the LA Lakers are your 1984 NBA champions. They have done it. Didn't expect to see the Sixers, but beat them 4-1. As we get the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat all in one here. Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Michael Cooper. Showtime indeed reigns as the Sixers look dejected. Dr. J consoling crying teammates. The imaginary Lakers and Celtics coaches, you know, supposed to be Pat Riley and all that. And the Lakers have done it. Champions in year one. Nope, the Lakers coach is black, so yeah, he's not Pat Riley. Magic Johnson, Finals MVP, 1984. No tragic magic in this. Just a championship for Magic Johnson to go with the MVP of the NBA during the year. The Finals MVP with it. NBA title. And Magic finishes with 18, 7, and 16. Abdul-Jabbar 21, 9, and 3. Moses Malone got busy in these playoffs. 32 and 18, 29 and 16. This was a all-time performance from Moses, just gone in the trash due to the great Los Angeles Lakers team here. Alrighty, it is time. Magic Johnson wins the Finals MVP, of course. 17, 8, and 12. And I guess we should take one last look at the league leaders. Let's take a look at the per game stats. Moses Malone. I believe this is playoff scoring. Oh, it's the season. Off the bench, Jim Paxson scored 21.9. Moses Malone, yeah. Yeah, that's good. All right, man, let's wrap this up. Who's retiring? Jared Antetokounmpo. So these roster filler guys. Not losing much here. Historic changes. We got some changes with the Jazz, Pacers, and Clippers. So the San Diego Clippers are no more. They will be the LA Clippers. The Utah Jazz, Indiana Pacers, and a clear path foul added. So the game will slowly change. League meetings. Clear path. All lottery picks are done via random weighted draw. Not going to touch any of that yet. I don't see. Backcourt violations will no longer be called. Interesting. Highest score. No, we're not doing that. All right, draft lottery. Let's see it. It is either the Bullets or the Clippers. So I feel sorry for Michael Jordan and Hakeem Olajuwon. Have to go to these terrible teams. The Clippers with the number 1 pick. Bullets number 2. Clippers again number 3. So the Clippers have a chance to get a dynasty going. Oh my God. What is happening here? All right, we're going to skip all that. And we're going to the NBA draft here. right. Welcome to the NBA draft here. The Clippers are on the clock, and they select Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is a Los Angeles Clipper. Unbelievable. The Bullets are now on the clock. They select Charles Barkley. Could the Clippers get Michael Jordan and Hakeem Olajuwon? If this happens, we may as well fold up the rest of the decade. Clippers are on the clock. And they get Hakeem Olajuwon. This is not fair. This is insane. This is improbable. I don't believe this happened. Hakeem Olajuwon and Michael Jordan, teammates for the Los Angeles Clippers. They have, in one swoop, adjusted everything that's about to happen over the next 20 years of this simulation. This, you never expect something like this. Super teams off the rip. And John Stockton to the Bulls. The Chicago Bulls are left with John Stockton. Wow. Kevin Willis to the Sixers. Harvey Kent. Don't know who that is. James Carroll. Looks like a generic. More generics. Alrighty, I think it's time. Oh, Sam Perkins. That'll help Dominique out. And we got some generics. Michael Cage with the wonderful Jerry curl. And the Nets. Who can they add to help get them a little closer? They're going to get a generic. Junior Landry. Don't know who that is. That's a generic. Nope. A lot of generics here. Alden Grant. Otis Thorpe here to the Jazz. He'll play in the league for quite a while. Tony Campbell. Raul Cruz. Jaden Rhodes. People didn't even name their kids Jaden back then. Marcel Trichet and the Lakers to the end. Jay Humphries. And in the first round, second round here, we might as well do simulation. I can't believe that they got Jordan and Olajuwon. This is like unbelievable. I want to know what happened. I've got to check the transactions. Clippers did something. Yeah, not sure how they ended up with those top two selections there. But they will probably be the team to watch here. I'm in disbelief still. I can't believe this happened. Like I don't want to have to break them up, do I? That's such a balance of power in this league. Like, I guess the league's just gonna have to deal with it between Jordan and Olajuwon. But Donald Sterling is getting rewarded. I don't know if I can have this. I'm gonna have to overstep and I'm not gonna mess with it as much as I want to. And let's take a look at free agency here, which shouldn't really be much. Jim Paxson. Jim Paxson signs with the Pacers. Joe Barry Carroll to the Jazz. Cartwright to the Knicks. David Thompson stays. Lanier stays. Not really too much movement going on here. Going to progress our players. Oh, we didn't do staff retirements. And we're going to get the 1985 class here. That hopefully has a Len Bias. Huff's Hoops is usually pretty good. And we're going to next year. And here we are in the 1985 season. And before I let you guys go, we're going to preview next year's class. Got it. Patrick Ewing, Wayman Tisdale, Xavier, Karl Malone, who's already bald for some reason, Chris Mullin, Joe Dumars, John Koncak, Charles Oakley, Ed Pinkney, Hot Rod Williams. A lot of these guys played in the league a lot of years. Terry Porter, Detlef Schrempf, Tyrone Corbin, Bill Wennington, Manute Bol, Gerald Wilkins, Sam Mitchell. Coaches in the league, A.C. Green, Iron Man, Sam Vincent. Lots of guys. Spud Webb. Is that Mike Brown? Jesus. All right, man. So that's going to wrap up the stream. Thank you guys for watching the 1984 season, and where the Los Angeles Lakers won a title, Matt Johnson won the MVP and Finals MVP, and somehow the Los Angeles Clippers landed Michael Jordan and Akeem Olajuwon in the draft. You do not want to miss where this goes. I want to know where it goes. Stick with me. We're going to have a great time going through NBA history with this stuff. So, yeah, man. Peace.